On what?
It was like before, like not bleeding anymore.
Gotcha.
Lima Papa, I got change. There's no good idea. I thought you're going this sun.
Oh boy. What?
I'm going northwest departure.
He's gonna go to departure. Something about the sun.
That's the 9 Lima Papa, roger. And
pretty,
northwestbound is approved.
Just stressed about it.
9 Lima Papa, thank you very much.
Yeah, dude, no need to do that. Come on.
Numero uno.
Slowly creeping up to the old shoreline.
Not even landing? No,
Nah, so we can call. And Tower Cessna 5322 Papa is holding short of 23, ready to go. We're going southwest.
November 5322 Papa, Morristown Tower. Traffic's a Cessna on a 2-mile final. Runway 23, clear for takeoff. On course is approved.
Clear for takeoff 23 on course 5322 Papa. Three ropes going, transponder to altitude. We're not going to take our time on the runway with this.
Got a 2-mile final.
Yeah.
We're going to be staring at the sun, so be ready to...
Yep, I got sunglasses and...
stare into it.
I don't think we need to switch over to departure because of that.
Yeah,
you got the transponder?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
I don't know what that guy was saying. I think he was
I couldn't
chanting
understand
his,
him.
departure heading is what he was saying.
Heels to the floor.
Alright, instruments are green. Vacuum pressure is
airspeed's
super high, but whatever.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Well, we don't need it. If the instruments pop, I think we can get back to Morristown VFR.
That's true. Wow, it's just smooth.
Yeah, nice day. It's going to be crappy tomorrow, but good thing we're flying.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad.
I don't mind. I get to watch football.
Yep, I'm a Colts fan.
Oh, yeah?
I'm crossing my...
I'm rooting for you guys hard because I hate the
good?
Pats.
Okay, good.
Like, I don't care who wins as long as it's not Tom Brady.
I know, I hate Tom Brady too. Regardless of me being a Colts fan or not.
I'm a Jets fan, so that's a natural hatred towards the Pats.
Cessna 753 Golf Whiskey, you're number 2, following a Cessna on a mile final. Do you have that Cessna in sight?
Cessna.
Looking for traffic, 753 Golf Whiskey.
Yeah, I think that's the same guy. I think he was just changing direction, so you didn't have to stare in the sun at departure. I don't really know what he was saying.
Yeah, I have no idea what he was saying either.
Declare a sun emergency.
I have traffic inside 753 Golf Whiskey.
So we'll go up to 2500.
Number 2, follow the Cessna, runway 23, cleared touch.
And where's my, is this my VOR for that?
That's, yeah, nav 2, nav 2, nav 1, nav 1.
Alright, so I have it in nav 2. Should be like a 230.
Do you know why nav 1's not behaving like it should?
Why?
I'm asking you.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with the plane or not, but it's...
no, I've only flown in this plane twice.
It's synced up to the GPS right now. You see a little GPS annunciator?
Yeah, I see that.
All you got to do is press that so it reads nav, and now it'll follow whatever frequency you have put into nav 1 there. Hopefully.
Gotcha. You know, we might be dead on.
Helicopter call.
Yeah, 340.
It's pretty similar to runway heading. Yeah.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long your time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest river. You can have it all, but life keeps moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to slide, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, try to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. To hold it in for a while, hey. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and you make your round, but get up now. Get up, get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and you make your round, but get up now. Get up, get up now. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting for this for a while now. Paying my dues to the earth. I've been waiting to start all that long, but the hold me there for a while, hey. Take you with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child.
All right, so like with any maneuver, you want to pick a nice VFR waypoint to head towards.
roll
so
out
you
on.
got a big reservoir out there, so we'll do. So you can maintain this heading. Do yourself a favor. You could bug it, just as a reminder to yourself.
Yeah, we'll go west, actually, 270.
Yep. Try to hold your altitude. The goal, eventually, you're going to be held towards those PTS standards. So you got 100 feet to work with.
Yeah.
Plus or minus 10 degrees either direction on the heading, and plus or minus 10 knots within your desired airspeed. So try to keep it. We'll call it 55. So in the Cessna, power is going to come back pretty much
Like
1600.
Okay.
Start slowing yourself down. Once you get below 110, you can put it into the first 10 degrees of flaps. Good.
Yeah, we can put in 10.
And then once you're in the white arc, you can dump in the rest.
Yeah. All right, we're in the white arc.
And you're pitching for that altitude right now, pitching to slow down. Once you get to about 55 in the Cessna, probably about 2,000, 2,100 RPM to maintain that altitude. And you're pitching for the airspeed at that point. So pitch for the airspeed, power for altitude.
Okay.
So once we get to, we're slowing down below 60 here, you can start adding in some of that power to maintain that altitude. And 2,000 is a good starting point, and then you can adjust as necessary from there. If all of a sudden you see yourself descending, add in a little more power as needed, vice versa if you're descending.
Sober traffic. Is anyone in the pattern for runway 22 sober?
Nope.
All right, sweet, looking good. Maybe a touch slower. You lose about 5 knots.
Taxi runway 22 sober.
So this is obviously what it feels like when you're getting slow. You have the controls feel a little mushy. You have less air running over the winds. The effectiveness of the control surfaces are diminished. So we'll do a turn in slow flight. While you're turning, you're probably going to have to bump up that power just a bit because all of a sudden we're going to be producing less lift. Yeah. When you're this slow, you don't want to turn any more than, I'd say, standard rate. So you could use that
to the dash right there?
Yep, exactly. You could use that turn coordinator to set the turn, and then just keep it there. And once you set the turn, you can kind of look at the horizon for your visual cue.
Yeah.
The examiner will probably yell at you if she catches you staring at those instruments too much. I mean, these are VFR maneuvers, so you do want to make an effort to keep your eyes outside of the plane.
All right.
It's actually easier in many ways to fly just looking at the horizon.
All right, I'm going to start doing that now.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll do a 180 to the left.
Okay.
So we'll turn east, left. So that's nice and slow and boring, but it's the way it's got to be done. They're out stall horn chirping at you.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Runway 22 straight out, departure sober.
So you can see we're starting to lose a little bit of altitude there, and a little bit of airspeed. So yeah, just add in maybe 100, 200 RPM or so.
Yeah.
Sober traffic, RV maneuvering 45 degrees.
There you go, good.
Downwind 22 sober.
Flying W traffic, guys on a 3 mile 45 for 19, Flying W.
All right, awesome. We'll get to east, and then we'll do a 180 back to the right. So we'll go back to our heading west.
Yeah.
Nope. Definitely fine with this maneuver. It's looking good so far.
Okay. Yeah, I lost about 60.
Yeah, you got the 100-foot buffer zone, so as long as you keep it within.
Yeah.
34 and 36.
All right, so you want to go back to the right?
Yep, we'll try to the right, opposite direction
right.
here.
Flying W traffic, helicopter 8 Hotel Fox, turning right base for runway 19, flying W.
Flying W is a good airport.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while.
Same, yeah.
Years. All right, looking pretty solid here.
Yeah.
Start to see it dip towards 34 there, just added a touch of power. You
Yeah,
can climb
yeah,
a little bit. Looks like we are now, so that's good. You can,
Leave it
reference
in.
that vertical speed. That'll show a trend right away, whether you're climbing or descending.
Solberg Airport. VFR automated weather advisory. Wind 220 at 6. Visibility 10.
And also keeping your head outside, scanning for traffic, all that good stuff.
Especially solo. Oh my god.
Yep. What, scanning for traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you adhere to those VFR altitudes, you should be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one's going to be coming at you head on.
Traffic, RV left downwind midfield to Solberg.
All right, you can point yourself towards Spruce Run again, and we'll go ahead and recover, and we'll do some turns.
Okay, sounds good.
So recover, you get
add full power.
Yep.
South-southeast.
Verify, the airspeed's increasing. Positive
65,
rate.
we can go to 10.
Yep, good.
All right. Airspeed is increasing.
And then as it keeps increasing, you get raise the last notch. And then set yourself back up for cruise flight. So cruise at 3,500. We're getting a little close to the reservoir. You could use whatever kind of visual reference we can find out here, and we'll set ourselves up for steep turns. All right. So in this maneuver, since we are above 3,000 feet, you're going to want it to be in the cruise configuration, meaning you're going to want to lean that mixture so we don't foul up those spark plugs. So once you're level, good. Lean for peak RPM. Awesome. You can probably take it back a little more, yeah.
Oh wait, oh my god, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's going to be tough to see. Sometimes the RPM actually increase, but if you've gotten to where you want to be when the RPMs start to decrease, and then you just twist it in enough to get the RPMs back to normal.
There, I heard it.
Some people like using the EGT, but this is, I think, the better way to do it.
That sounds like it's
yeah, there you go.
Right now.
There you go. So that's good. So peak RPM.
Yeah.
3,500. We're kind of right over the reservoir, so I don't know if you want to use that as a visual cue. You got a lake over there, off in the distance to our left.
For steep turns, yeah.
For steep turns, yeah. You want to be able to pick something you could see on your way back around, so you can lead the turn, lead the rollout.
All right, the sun's behind the clouds now. That's good.
Yeah, so we're not getting blinded anymore. It's always nice. Yeah.
All right. I mean,
yeah, you can turn a little bit, maybe towards
towards the
maybe Solberg or the city or something. If we could see the city from here, that's a good one. Typically, you want to use something further on the horizon if possible, if you can see it. But use whatever you got out here.
All right, and I'm gonna actually use this as kind of a clearing turn.
Yep. And eventually, when you're on your check ride, when you're setting yourselves up for these maneuvers, never feel pressured to get into it really quick. Always take your time, find a good point to use. Make sure you're trimmed out, leaned out with the mixture. The examiner will never get mad at you for as long as you're explaining what you're doing.
All right, I'm gonna use the reservoir.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
As long as you can see it on the way back around, we'll do our first turn to the left. So it's going to be a left 45 degree.
Yep.
360.
All right, we're rolling out, and we'll go to left.
Yep.
That's halfway between these two, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's 30 and 60 there in the attitude indicator, so park it right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then as we're turning steeper and steeper, you're going to have to pull back because we're producing less lift, increasing the load factor on the wings. So if you feel a little bit of G's pushing into your seat, that's normal. So you go a little steeper, maybe about 10 more degrees or so. A little more, so right about there. Yeah, there's good. And then you can pull back. Good. And then you can look outside, see where
Yeah.
that horizon intersects the cowling, and just kind of keep it there. Every couple seconds you can glance down at that altimeter airspeed, make sure everything's behaving normally. Good. And then we'll go right back to the right.
Alright.
So let's do right through 60. There's our wing turbulence, so that's good. That's how you know you've done it pretty perfectly. Awesome, hold it back. Once you see that trend start to indicate a descent.
Yeah, more.
Sometimes you really got to manhandle it. If you need to use trim, go ahead. Just remember that when you roll out, it's going to balloon up a little bit if you have a lot of back trim in there. Some people like rolling into the maneuver and just adding trim right away. You know, I just kind of like doing it by feel. Either works for me, whatever you're more comfortable with. All right, awesome. Back to our point here. You want to lead your rollout by about half your bank angle, meaning that if you're turning 45 degrees, once you're about 20 degrees away from your point on the heading indicator,
that's a good idea.
You can start to gradually roll out your bank. All right, good. Those are solid. I got no complaints with those. Maintain your altitude. I mean, you do those in the check ride, you would have passed, so I'm happy. So let me grab the controls. I'll show you a deal. Yeah, power back. I'll get the flaps in for you.
Thank you.
10 degrees. White arc.
And we can go full flaps.
Full flaps it is.
And then when do we go idle?
You know, right 62 or so.
Okay, we'll go
pull the power back. And I'll show you a kind of variation of this maneuver after this one.
Okay. Watching the ball.
Good. Hold it off a little more. Sometimes like pulling a band-aid. Sometimes you just got to yank it back a little more. A little more, a little more, a little more. Get the nose up. There you go. So you feel it shake. So you're actually going to have to probably, when you go full power, to prevent that balloon up in a secondary stall, ease up on the back pressure a little bit. So, you know, pitch for the horizon, point the nose down a little bit towards the horizon.
Gotcha.
And once you see that airspeed start coming up and the altitude start coming up, that's when you could leave the full power in there until you've cleared the flaps.
All
right. So 20 degrees, 10 degrees, and up. So this is called a power off stall. Some people will call it an approach to land stall because it's kind of simulating a stall and approach.
And the power on is the takeoff.
Yep, exactly. So some people on the power off stall will, you know, the examiners will want to have you establish a constant speed descent just like you would on final, and then just level off and initiate the stall. So we'll try that together real quick.
Okay.
So same deal. You can bring the power to 16. Start slowing down, get those flaps back in there, mixture rich, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We want both.
Turning base for 2 seconds.
20, and on the white arc, back to 30. So now power is going to come all the way idle.
Okay.
And we're going to pitch for 62, just like, or 65 in this case in the Cessna, just like we would on final, maintaining a heading, simulating like we're in final to land on a runway here.
Gotcha.
So at we'll call it 3,200 feet. We'll just level off and initiate the stall.
Okay.
Just like we
so
did
basically,
before.
we won't have to do any power adjustments. Just
nope.
pitch.
Yeah, power's
okay.
idle at this point. We're going to we're pitching for 62 until we get to a desired altitude.
Yep.
And then we're just going to pitch for that horizon right now.
All
so
right,
30,
we're at
32. There it goes. So pitch for the horizon. Pretend like we're flaring too high or something here.
Keep going on the flare.
Yep. Hold it. Gonna get that nose dropping soon. There we go. And full power, pitch down, gain that airspeed back.
All right.
And you're going to leave the power to full, and you want to raise those flaps 10 degrees at a time, because all of a sudden, not only are you decreasing drag, you're also decreasing that added lift. So if you know, the difference between the white arc and the green arc is the stall speed with the flaps up. So it's not going to be that much of a difference. And in the Cessna, it's probably a safe bet that I wouldn't get into a secondary stall. But if all of a sudden you're approaching that stall speed and you raise the flaps really quick, you may get into a secondary stall just because of that decrease in lift all of a sudden. So that's why you want to do it nice and slow, verify that you have positive brake. And you can get back to your altitude of 3,500. So that's it. I mean, that's pretty much all it is with a power off stall. So we'll
traffic helicopter.
I guess we could head back and work on some we'll do some pattern work. All right. So
I'm good with stalls.
Yep, we'll do power on stalls and emergency landings
next time.
Next time, yeah.
Okay. You want me to descend to 2.5?
Yeah, you can descend down to 2500. We got plenty of room between us and the Bravo, so it shouldn't be an issue. If you want to turn us to like, from here, 060 should get us back to Morristown or thereabouts.
My eyes are open wide. By the way, I made it through the day. I watched the world outside. By the way, I'm leaving out today. I just saw Haley's comments your way. Said, why you always running in place? Even the man in the moon disappeared. Somewhere in the stratosphere. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is my life. I hope they understand. I'm not angry, I'm just saying, sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Please don't cry one tear for me. I'm not afraid of what I have to say. This is my one and only voice, so listen close. It's only for today. I just saw Haley's comments your way. Said, why you always running in place? Even the man in the moon disappeared. Somewhere in the stratosphere. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is my life. I hope they understand. I'm not angry, I'm just saying, sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Here's my chance. This is my chance. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is my life. I hope they understand. I'm not angry, I'm just saying, sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Sometimes goodbye is a second chance.
November 53 Zulu, frequency change on course is approved.
As soon as he turns base, we should be able to see him.
Yeah, once he gets wings up.
You're going southwestbound now?
I'm just turning northwestbound to my destination, Syracuse, New York.
Hey, and what's your altitude now?
It's just a little on 2,000.
There's like a departure.
Yeah. That's a nice skyline.
And remember, 53 Zulu, you can give New York approach a call on 127.6 as you turn northbound.
127.6. Hey, you have a great day. We'll see you.
Roger.
Roger.
These guys, man, they need to lighten up.
Yeah.
You know, I understand there's...
Some of them are cool. Like Gary's sweet. He'll talk to you. I guess he's busy.
Gary Chowder.
Yeah. The sweet, smooth sounds of Gary.
Oh my god. Alright, I have the guy over the numbers.
Red always used to talk to him, and Gary had no idea who he was. Just big, hey Gary. Gary like, how's it going?
347 Delta Bravo, Morristown, Terra.
Who talked to Gary? I have the
Brett.
now. Oh, Brett?
Yeah. You just be like, hey, Gary.
Oh, Brett, no, yeah, Brett and
like
Gary
Gary had no
buddies.
idea. Yeah, Gary had no idea who he was, though.
November 123 Delta Bravo. Report west of the
Yeah, I see him,
reservoir
yeah.
for landing runway 23.
You want to tell him where being the numbers, he'll probably tell us. Or you can say traffic on final in sight.
And Tower 532 Papa is a beam the numbers for 23 traffic on final in sight.
X-ray Golf, contact ground 134.2.
Left on Golf, contact ground, 753 Golf Whiskey.
Cessna 22 Papa, the Mooney you're following is just coming up off your right wing on a 3/4 mile final. Number 2, runway 23, clear touch and go, then make left close traffic.
Alright, we have the Mooney, runway 23, clear touch and go, then left close traffic for 532 Papa.
And Mooney 90 Hotel, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, 90 Hotel, thank you.
Holding short runway 23, say your call sign and your directional flight.
For the 150 Tango Hotel, southbound.
Oh, that's the flying club here.
Tango Hotel, right?
Yeah.
Hold short, landing traffic.
I'm going to wait for a little bit.
Maybe get in there.
Over the numbers.
You're good, you're good. Okay. Because I don't want this guy to, I don't want him to like...
Is there somebody behind us? Or whatever?
No, but I don't want him to clear the guy for takeoff.
Oh, okay.
And,
well...
November 71 Alpha Foxtrot, traffic below, just off your left front and below you, turning northbound. It's a Bonanza, altitude indicates 2,100 feet.
I don't know if someone's behind us either. I didn't hear anybody, but...
1 Alpha Foxtrot, we're level 27.
You got plenty of room between you and the Mooney, if that's what you were worried about.
Yeah, I was just, you know.
Once,
Mooney 90 Hotel, turn right at taxiway Golf, then contact ground 134.2.
It's a safe bet in the Cessna, though. Once the guys will beam you on final when you're in the downwind, you can turn based, and that'll leave you plenty of room.
Oh, wow, they got the lights on.
Yeah, it's getting dark out. Follow the rabbit.
Go full flats.
Morristown Tower, Skyline 123 Delta Bravo. Booten Reservoir. Inbound for landing, 1,200.
November 123 Delta Bravo, enter a right base for a 3-mile final for runway 23.
Right base, 3-mile final, 23.
Alright, looking good. Winds look light, but I guess there might be a slight left crosswind, but it shouldn't be much. Alright, flaps coming up. You got it.
Full power.
Alright, sweet.
Nice.
He said
on the center.
Yeah, good job. He said left traffic.
November 150 Tango Hotel, the Cessna departing is in left closed traffic, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 0 Tango Hotel.
Brett would be proud. R.I.P.
Yeah, it was good. Pour out a little liquor for him.
I had Snapchat him a picture of me booking the flight, and I selected Brett France, and it was like instructor unable.
A little like, frowny face.
R.I.P.
That does not look fun to clean up.
Yeah, I bet you can see it pretty well from here.
Yeah, it's looks like a mess.
645 Papa Delta, holding short 23, departing to the south.
November 645 Papa Delta, Morristown Tower, on course is approved, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, thanks.
Skyline 3 Delta Bravo, runway 23, clear to land.
Skyline 123 Delta Bravo, clear to land.
November 5322 Papa, your number 2, following the Cessna, just rolled out on a 3-mile final, report the Cessna in sight.
Alright, we're number 2 looking for the Cessna 5322 Papa. He's on a final, I don't even have him.
3-mile final, so he should be like over the swamp. Cessna.
I know, right? Why am I not good at finding traffic today?
I'm not either. My eyes are
oh my god,
like so dry right now.
Well, it doesn't help that there's all this stuff on the...
I'm too tired to look for traffic. Yeah, the windshield's pretty dirty. Gotta clean this thing off.
Well,
we need you back.
I made those planes shine.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Ah, shoot, I thought I saw the traffic. It's just a car on the...
There he is.
And traffic at type 552 pop. Thanks.
November 22 pop and number 2, follow the Cessna, runway 23, cleared, touch and go.
Alright, cleared, touch and go, 23, follow the Cessna, 552 pop. Yeah. Should be alright.
Yeah, we got plenty of room.
Flaps 2. That's a nice, like, golden glow on the airport.
Very picturesque. Beautiful Motown, New Jersey.
Yeah.
That sun's gonna be annoying once it gets down to like the horizon. We'll get done before that, I guess.
Yeah, we'll be done in one more. I just wanna get my landings in. Full flaps.
Mars ground traffic, helicopter, November 41279.
What the
Helicopter
heck?
41279, Amore Center.
Yeah, helicopter 41279 is just like into your airspace. Go overhead midfield. We're on the way to Central Jersey.
Of course, you're going in an
Helicopter
uncontrolled field.
279er, where are you now?
It'd be funny if they were just like,
right now, 41279.
Okay, no, 279er, transition is approved at or above 2,000 feet, Morristown altimeter 3032.
3032 at or above 2000. We'll probably go through at 1500, 41279.
Okay, known 279er. Okay, I had said at or above, so you want to stay low?
Yes, please, 41279.
Okay, and altitude's your discretion, and which side of the field are you going to pass over?
We'll be west at all times, 41279.
Roger. November 3 Delta Bravo, contact ground 134.2.
3 Delta Bravo, going to ground.
First ground Archer 793 Alpha 9 miles west for a full stop.
And Archer calling Morristown, say again the call sign?
793 Alpha, and we're going to come in for a full
good
stop.
job.
We're 9
All right,
miles
flaps
west,
up.
and we have Base Charlie.
Archer 793 Alpha, enter a right down.
Want to do a full stop on this one?
Yeah,
23.
we'll do full
That's
stop.
good. Yeah,
Right
good job
down
with these
runway
two, these last
23,
two.
793 Alpha.
Yeah, my GoPro caught that. It's about to die, but one last breath.
It's what? It's blinking the battery light or something? We just look at the audio, it'll just be black. We'll just pretend that the next landing's good.
Oh, great job, great job. Anyway, here, parts
You're like
clicking.
metal grinding.
Yeah. Ah. You forget to put down the gear?
Morristown Tower Arch 793 Alpha. Would you like to send a right base or right downwind?
And Archer 93 Alpha, I'd given you a right downwind entry. If you want to enter a right base for a 3-mile final.
Right downwind will be fine. I just forgot which one, 793 Alpha.
Are you done for the day after this, I'm assuming?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
nap time for me.
It is that time.
Nap and then Saturday night. I got off tomorrow, so I'm going to try to go
Ah,
out.
sweet. Well, either way, you would have had off.
Yep. Too bad it's going to be nasty out, though.
Yeah.
What always happens. This is the only weekend
Well,
I
I'm,
get off.
I'm hitting baseballs indoors.
Yeah, you getting ready for spring?
Yeah. I got blisters on my that you might.
Cessna 22 Papa, runway 23, clear, touch and go.
22 Papa, we'd actually like to be full stop this time.
Okay, number 22 Papa, runway 23, clear to land.
Alright, clear to land, 23, 522 Papa. He just K'd me, oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. He's upset because I'm the only aircraft in the pattern with him.
I'd be happy. It's just a pretty cushy job. You just sit there, stare at the stare at the tarmac and get paid. Yeah, being a controller here is not all bad.
I spent about an hour or two in Republic Tower.
Yeah.
So it's a great place.
They say it's stressful, but I don't know.
It depends on where you go.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously.
if you're working in like Newark Center or like New York Center or something like that, I'm sure it gets a lot busier than here.
Approach, Kennedy departure, you know.
And I know, you know, the pay goes up based on how busy the airspace is, but still, I mean.
This is where my hitting place is. We're like right over it. It's just off of Route 10.
The cages?
Yeah, it's called the strike zone.
What position are you?
I'm a pitcher, outfielder.
You and Brett, you're like.
Yeah, we're, you know.
So cool.
Yeah.
I pitched in Little League.
We're lefties, lefty buddies. I got full power.
You're a lefty too?
Full flaps, rather. Yep. So Brett was like, you know, you ever want to play catch or whatever? And I never got to. I feel like a douche. Because I'm getting a new glove now, so I'm not in the throwing state right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever landed with these lights on. This is cool.
With your pro, you never landed at night? Have you done night flights yet?
No.
We gotta do that sometime too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, pilot controlled lighting here. It's sweet. Just click the lights on and off.
Click.
I used to think that was like the coolest thing ever when I was learning.
Yeah, I would too. That is like
I was just in the
weird
pattern, constantly changing the lights. My instructor was like, "Stop it." The whole airport lights up because not only are you changing the runway lights, but the taxi.
Yeah, that's
lights,
happened
everything.
at Lincoln Park. I wasn't flying in, but I was eating there.
Yeah.
And somebody just.
Sometimes you get a douche on the radio just doing it to piss people off.
Nobody landed, so.
Smoothest one yet. Sweet.
Yeah, it got better.
Yeah, solid day. All the maneuvers are good. Landings are good. I got no complaints.
That's good to hear.
We'll go over the rest of that stuff next time. I mean, you're getting pretty close to solo based on what I've seen with all those maneuvers and everything. I don't think you have much longer to go.
And my age. That's been my biggest.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
April 20th.
Yeah,
420.
Yeah, we'll get it done. We'll get it done on your birthday.